Got some questions written down here.
What's
I can't read that.
Yeah.
Looks like my mom's writing. Actually. Wow.
Hey, how does here's the first one. How does Penn State stack up in terms of kind of fronts that you've faced?
I was similar to Ohio State, just super athletic guys. You got big athletic guys that are physical. It's going to be a hell of a challenge.
So that would be the most comparable one.
I would say, yeah. When you just talk about athletes across the board, similar to Ohio State, who we've played so far.
So the natural question would be, how much better do you have to play than you played Saturday?
A lot better, obviously. And a lot of it had to do with us. You know what I mean? We give up pressures or we give up a sack and it's bad technique, so we have to correct it.
They playing in front of 110,000. How do you get ready for the noise, and how important will communication be this week?
Huge. I mean, we were working on some stuff already today, and you're not going to be able to hear things, so you better have a great understanding of what this defense is doing, and it's pretty complex, so you're not going to hear much, I can tell you that. So.
And then with a potential another quarterback, how does that maybe change things up? Well,
we got to be sharp, you know what I mean? We got to study these guys all week long, and we got to know what they're doing. Have great anticipatory management. And, it's going to be, loud atmosphere, obviously, and we got to be sharp.
How much is that? This might sound amateurish, but how much does that affect the entire group with a new quarterback back there?
Well, every guy's different. Snap count's different, and how he plays is different. So it's big, So we got to get comfortable with Patrick all week long.
Tanner really wasn't sacked in that first half, and then POB goes down 6 times in the second. Was there some big change you noticed from the first half to the second with your guys? Was it something that Minnesota changed? What was the big difference there?
Not really. One time they brought zero pressure down more in the red zone. But again, it came down at times where Weedy had the right call made, and we don't block these guys. So the focus of where we're going and everybody locked in to do their job.
David Neville, is there a chance that he could find a spot?
He could play this week, possibly at guard. So,
which guard?
Right
guard. Yeah. Is there? Which leads me to my next question. It'll be the third time with Farniok and Hymas on that right side.
Right.
Is there some continuity forming there?
There is, but we struggled a little bit at times last week, and so we're going to let those guys go at it this week.
How hungry? I mean, it's almost a similar deal to Zach Stirrup. I mean, how hungry is Neville to end of his senior year? He only played one game.
Told me he's hungry, so I sure hope he is. Let's go.
So could he start there?
Possibly. We'll see.
So they're competing this week,
yes.
in Farniok?
Yep.
Can you give me an idea of what the race is like?
It's wide open.
It's Monday, right?
It's Monday.
Hymas, 8 straight start coming up. How has his progression been?
It's good. Like to see it faster, you know what I mean? I mean, he still has those same deals, he doesn't flinch, he's smart, he's tough. Just, keep improving with his technique, his knee bend could be better, his posture, he's a little bit of a leaner, just little details on his craft.
At what point would you say he just outright won that job?
A couple weeks in when he got in there,
He just won it.
Yeah. He didn't flinch at all,
Can you talk
Has his play been better than what you've been getting at right tackle over the last year or so? Because, you have David Neville who started there.
Yeah, I think he's done a real good job, you know what I mean?
Can you just talk kind of about the challenge of a true freshman
right.
going into Happy Valley?
Right.
It's big stadium, huge crowd,
right.
Big-time defense.
Yep. I think he'll go in and fight like crazy. That's how the kid is, so I'm excited to see how he does.
So you obviously, he handles those things.
Yeah, he handles things.
So did Bunch work with your number 2 line today in practice?
Yeah, a little bit.
How is that?
Once you ask Danny those things, I got too much on my plate.
I didn't know. Well, you got communication with quarterbacks going into a game. I was just curious.
Right.
It's a pretty tough transition this time of the year. I mean, just how is Patrick and the continuity with your guys out there now that
he seems fine. Again, we're going to work all week, so hopefully it gets better and better.
Was there anything in part? Let's start with the good that you saw against Minnesota. What came out of that you came out of the film study with your guys?
I
and
thought
said,
that
you know,
first drive was really good. You know what I mean? You get a kickoff return and then you fight back. So I thought that was great. You know what I mean? You know, just at times our run game was good. You know, we were close to breaking a couple of them. And again, it just, like I always say, it comes down to consistency. You know, there was times where we pass protected well, picked up all our crap, and you know, then other times we weren't focused enough, and so it just comes down to us and us executing.